Hey there, folks. So, I'm on my way to work, but I just saw a message pop up on my watch. Apparently, Nintendo is making more NES Classics, which is kind of cool. Basically what happened is they made an announcement this morning saying, yeah, we're going to produce the SNES Classic into 2018, which they said that about the NES Classic as well, so that's not a huge surprise. But then they also said, yeah, and you know what? Next summer, we're going to bring back the NES Classic, and we're going to sell it, which is a pretty cool thing. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought they were just going to have the NES Classic just fade into obscurity, and it was just going to be one of those things, a footnote in Nintendo history that nobody ever really was able to get again. But hey, you know what? Now scalpers aren't going to be able to command the prices that they did because Nintendo has made it public that they're going to make more. So, and then this NES Classic, Reggie went, Reggie, is he VP of Nintendo America? Something, I don't know. He's the Nintendo America spokesman. Anyways, Reggie went online and said, hey, don't buy it from scalpers. We're dramatically increasing supply of the SNES Classic and dramatically increasing production, so you don't need to buy it from scalpers, so don't do that. Which I think is really good that he went in and said that. That said, he said the same thing about the NES Classic, and look where we are. But back to the NES Classic, now we're getting more of them, so who knows? Maybe Nintendo's learning from their mistakes. Traditionally, Nintendo is a very tight-lipped company, so if there's a problem, usually they just kind of ignore it and hope it'll go away. It's a very Nintendo thing to do. Longtime fans know this. Which, if you're watching this video, I assume you might be a longtime fan, but, that's kind of Nintendo's way of doing things, so the fact that they even address this at all is actually pretty promising, so I'm pretty excited about that. And we'll see where it goes. I mean, it could go nowhere. It could fizzle. Nintendo's done that before as well. But the way I see it, it's kind of like the Amiibo that were really, really popular when they first came out. The Smash Brothers Amiibo that were really rare, like Palutena and Pit and that sort of thing. They ended up, and Fox and Falco, they ended up re-releasing those Amiibo later on. Same package and everything else. I think there might have been one minor difference to just tell that you got a first run, but I don't remember. But for the people that wanted them, you were able to get Pit and Palutena and all those other ones. And then I actually ended up getting those two for like $6 each on clearance at Toys R Us because I guess they had too many and didn't sell. But point is, Nintendo learned from their mistake there, and they did it, and I think they're doing it again. Which is pretty cool. So I don't know, maybe it'll work out, but I saw this tweet this morning and I figured, you know what, I should make a video about it. Please forgive the second video from the car. One, I got a new cell phone, so I'm trying the new camera, so tell me if it looks good, but you gotta forgive the video from the car. I'm moving right now, so the game room is 100% torn down, and I probably won't be going back up again for a couple weeks, so I figured this was as good a place as any. I could do it from my office at work, but my office at work doesn't look that interesting, so at least here you got a moving background. But that's about all I got, so yeah, keep an eye out. Should have some more videos coming at a better pace here within the next couple weeks, just because, like I said, I've been moving, had to do some repairs on the house before we moved in, that sort of thing, so that's taken up a lot of my time. But hopefully, once we get moved in, once we get settled, be back to making stuff. I got some stuff that I've been working on that's a little bit different than what we've done in the past. Some review stuff, a couple of in-depth pieces, one on the music of Mega Man, which should be pretty cool. One on the history of Little Nemo. So there's some good stuff coming out, and then also a Kirby theory that I'm pretty proud of. So keep an eye out for those things, and until then, you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.